But what an extraordinary story. And I think we all need Danes in our lives. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I agree. I feel really lucky to have gotten to play that part, and I'm really lucky to have been asked by Gabby to play that part. But yeah, I think we all hope that we'd be someone who steps up like that, and even being near that part made me reevaluate how I carry myself as a friend.
Yeah. How about you, Dakota? Because it's so hard to have or know who your good friends are, and who is going to step up for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's also so hard to know who, if you're going to step up for someone. That's like the scariest thing, because you fear rejection, or you fear being stupid, or, looking a fool. But I think the most important part of living is how much you love, and how you give love, and how you receive love. I've learned so far in my life, my biggest lessons are from relationships, or exploring relationships at work. So it's like, I guess I realized through this film that the most important part of your life is your relationships and how you treat people.
Oh, 100%. There's no question. Having Matthew, the real Matthew, on board with this, obviously, it's based on his article, but having him there firsthand to whenever you needed him, what was that like? And him reliving this with you guys?
Well, we asked a lot of questions about sort of factual questions about what different stages of this process were like, and it was important for us to try to honor that. But I think also there was some desire to separate ourselves from being too specific and make sure that we told a universal story, and also weren't afraid when we were acting about getting it exactly right, making sure that we were being as honest as we could on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt extremely protective of Matt and his girls when we were making the film, because this is an experience that many people around the whole world have.
Exactly.
And I just couldn't really wrap my head around experiencing it again and again and again on a movie set, and having these like Hollywood people come into your town and reenact this thing. But he really believes so much in the foundation of this story, which is just love. And so that was really beautiful to me, and still is. He still will watch the film and have the same reaction.
Absolutely. It's funny. Somebody asked me just after I saw the movie, did you like this movie? How would you recommend it to someone? I go, yeah, I'd recommend it to the whole freaking world, because you're right. Exactly what you just said. Everybody, unfortunately, knows somebody who has had cancer or whatever. Sure. And to me, I think it's a really, really important story to tell about how to deal with, and everybody deals with things in their own way. How did it change you guys to work on something like this, and does it make you think now?
Well, I was just saying to Dakota, this is a movie about a specific and immediate diagnosis, but also we are all, going to die inevitably, and so there is a larger realization of treating your friends and your family as though this is all fleeting and temporary, and making the most of every moment. Yeah. I think is something you can take away too. It doesn't need to be specific to a compressed timeline.
Yeah, Dakota?
I mean, it's hard to, I just, from this project, I guess I want to do everything. I want to make all sorts of things, but I really want to maintain a level of humanity and honesty as much as possible after this one.
Yeah, well, you both have. It's really extraordinary, and thank you for it, because it's a good one. It really is. And
Thank
you guys
so
were
much.
really so good in it. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.